Above, so below. This is Satyrian Energy. Um, I just had a really full day today. Had a lot of stuff to get done. If this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostle of Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. The ATRs are the African traditional religions by which we harness, direct, and disperse energy, frequency, and vibration. To each and every one of you guys on this channel, I teach you real magic, real conjure, real mysticism. What's up, my stormy, my secretary from Detroit? I want to say this. First of all, salutations to my Madrina, to my Vadrino, to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Adjays. Now, I'm going to preference this before many people come on this live. Y'all know y'all like to chime in on this live. This is for grown people. This live is for melanated people. This is for mature people. This is a Saturday. And I need to say some things. I'm a Sagittarius, Moon in Aries, and Rise sign Pisces. I do real magic. I'm here to solve problems. I don't create problems. I solve them. And in the of me solving problems, I go through certain experiences on today to my air signs, water sign, fire sign, and earth sign. Salutation to each and every one of you guys. Now, this is not going to be a live that's going to be 100. This can escalate from 100,000 to a million. So if you are sensitive and you have trauma issues you ain't in control of, I'm a fire sign. This is not the lie. Tune off. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. But don't stay. I ain't gonna take offense to it. Not at all. What's up? Let me go through here again because I ain't seen it. My Stormy. Then I got my Boaz came in, my Pisces, my baby Scorpio, Mama Susan, Gemini, Demetrius Gemini. And then I got my love, my Taurus in the house. I got what's that? Wait a minute. Sovereign Men's Club. What's up? Hey there. What kind of men's club you? I'm a pastor. What kind of men's club you got? I need to make some money on the side. I ain't doing nothing strange for a little piece of change, but I will shake a tail feather for the right price. I got a church to build. I can do what I got to do. Anyway, so my lives are not here um for the people that are looking for people to tell them what they want to hear. I teach real magic, real conjure. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for the shares. Um, and my subject on today, this is Sagittarian energy, and I don't have a nice way to say this, so I'm just gonna say what I gotta say. I have so much experience when it comes down to conjure and people and interaction. And even though everything did not go the way that Padrino Michael planned it, neither did I plan. But I always have taught to be prepared because you never know. And that's why you don't put off today for tomorrow. And that's why I practice being proactive in my life because you never know what's going to happen. And that is also in magic. But if you're not doing it in magic, you ain't doing it in your real life. And if you're not doing it in your real life, you ain't doing it in magic. So we're the same person. So um, what I want to say to each and every one of you guys. First of all, thank you to each and every one that already got your classes, intermediate classes, and got that done. Let me say this. I am not here to try to put nobody down. I can only teach you what I live and what I know. I cannot teach you, I cannot accommodate you in no form or fashion. Now, I have such I got up this morning and the battery and the rental car was dead. So I already knew I was going to trade. I knew I was supposed to already trade the car, but I didn't do it. I was trying to get everything done that I need to get done before I did it, but that happened this morning. And so I ended up having to stay here another day. Thank God I'm not broke. And then I had to call them to get the car jump and then call them back so they can have find out where they want me to go to trade the car that I had for another car, because I have no intention of putting those kind of miles that I'd be traveling on my BMW. So so if you case you want to know why I'm renting cars, so I'm 52 years old and I ain't using your credit card to get it done. Now, the reason I'm gonna say this, I don't care if it's sex magic. I don't care if it's magic when it comes to conjure. I don't care if it's magic when it comes to your finance, your health. Thank you so much, baby Scorpio. Let me say this: my intentions and my purpose for being on social media to teach black people what real magic is like. If you are have no intentions, and I say this to each and every person. I don't know how many times I got to say this, there how many times the way. You're wasting your time pretending that you are digesting my teachings, utilizing my products properly, or thank you, Demetrius, um, reminding us that this is a monetized channel. My whole purpose is to communicate to those people that resonate with what I'm talking about, teaching about, and explaining. Now, let me break this down. If you are not trying to be healed, whether that is through divine gifts that I have, whether it's through my holistic knowledge of herbs and tinctures, if you are not trying to, if you're trying to stay in poverty, you're still trying to have money problem when you should not be having money problem. If you still are trying to create man problems when you really have a pussy problem, I really want to talk to y'all today. What is the purpose of being on my lives? What is the purpose of being informed and being enlightened with somebody with the type of experience that I have? And you're going to still walk in the level of ignorance and the willful shame. You're going to still complain about the limits that you have when we serve an unlimited God, whether it's divine mother, whether it's divine father. What's the purpose of me telling you not to be tolerated and you still go back home and be tolerated? What's the reason? What's the purpose of you saying amen? That's true. That's one real. That's facts. And you still live a fictitious life. You live a life not based on facts. This whole platform is about real magic. This whole platform is about elevating your soul, your spirit, and your body. This is a platform for black people, black American people that want to be more than conquerors, and they refuse the report of the enemy. These are the people that see the giants and still, like Joshua and Caleb, still say, we shall be victorious. We will subdue the land as God has promised. I'm only speaking, sir and ma'am, to people that have come to a conclusion that no matter how I feel, this light affliction cannot be compared to the glory that shall be revealed. This is not about Christianity. This is not about a church. This is about, why are you continuously being around such enlightenment, such knowledge, such wisdom, such business skill? I am very, very business savvy. I am well connected with heaven, hell, and the earth. I'm heavily connected with people that know how to make money. My intention is to give black people an opportunity to hear from somebody that actually lives the life that they're professing and claiming they want. This live is for people that have a clear understanding that it takes money, resources, in order to do any and everything. Currency is a part of life. And your job is to have currency, increase your currency, protect your currency. So you are always in a place of flow. I'm going to say that again. My investment and my reinvestment has to do with the understanding of abundance and clarity and flow and currency. Nobody has to keep repeating different formats, different metaphor in order for you to understand there are only four seasons. Whether you are white, black, indifferent, educated, non-educated, gay, straight, or bi, there are only four seasons. We all get 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. We all have opposition. The Bible says that man is born unto trouble. So you are not something special to the point where you're the only one got problem. What makes you special is that you go out and create unnecessary problems. And I teach this: when you don't change your pattern and you're trying to gain new information, you're going to disrupt your life. Don't try to do better if you're not trying to change your pattern. Don't seek for healing if you're not going to change your diet. Some of y'all are professional excuse makers. They should have it a business because you got a fucking excuse for everything you do or don't do. The information that you're complaining about, you have known that for some time now. I'm going to say this again. This live is for people to understand my intentions and my purpose. My purpose is not to shame you. Because if your life and the life that you're living does not make you shame, it ain't nothing I'm going to ever say that going to shame you. So that's not my intention. My purpose of sharing knowledge, wisdom, understand is giving you an insight that what can be done if you so choose. That I wanted black people to know that the ATRs are authentic and they are real. In spite of the poor actors that are in these ATRs, I want black people to know there is power in the church, there's power in hoodoo, there's power in Obeah, there's power in all these ATRs. You are the power source. And if you're willing to work certain, ma'am, you can achieve and accomplish anything you want. I'm here to tell people that have a penny, you can still get to a dollar. I'm here to tell people that have a nickel that you still can get to a dollar. I'm here to tell people that only have a dime to their name that you can still get to a dollar. I'm here to tell somebody that got a quarter. You got 1/4 of what you need. And we serve a God that made heaven and earth out of nothing. What's in your hand? What is it that you are willing to work with? Don't quote scriptures that you don't believe in. Don't declare affirmation you don't believe in. Don't say you trust things that you know you do not trust like that. There's no reason to come on my live or hear me out my mouth because I don't do nothing I don't believe in. I don't take anything that I don't trust. I don't waste my time, my energy trying to impress people. Because whether you like me or not, I am at my authentic energy, frequency and vibration. So if it turn you off, fine. If it turn you on, fine. It doesn't matter. Blessing somebody blessing you today and calling you the devil tomorrow, that don't bother me. Because that's a part of the role that I play. I'm here to give you a smidgen of an inkling what it would be like if you were your authentic self. We're in the age of Aquarius. Taking pride in your element, whether you're an air sign, fire sign, water sign, or earth sign. You rather spend your money on a wig than in some incense. Don't complain about your situation when you are placing your monies in places that cannot give you manifestation tools. If you happy where you are, then I am not the person for you. I live in change. I live in transformation. I'm constantly evolving. I am constantly gaining knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I am constantly meeting certain challenges. Out of everything that I went through today, I had a remedy for it. You don't understand what it means to be proactive until you start living your life proactive. I told a lot of my clients, I tell my people that follow me, I said never wait. Never wait till you run out of anything. Always have more than one because you never know what's going to happen. You're not doing anybody a favor. You're not making more money for companies. You're making sure that you can live as stress free, pressure free as possible. When you have a refrigerator and a deep freezer and a generator, all you did was make sure that when you have need of something, that you don't have to have stress or pressure because you're so prepared that if plan A fail, you got plan B. If plan B fail, you got plan C. If plan C fail, you got plan D. All you doing is evolving to the point your life can be as smooth as possible. When you go get to certain ages and stages in your life, what you need to understand is that you are the person that has to deal with stuff. And the more you know, the more you can remedy your situation. The more tools you have, the more skills you have, the more experiences you have, you declutter, you de-stress your life. If you don't understand the benefit of being excellent, if you don't understand the concept of achieving your maximum potential, then this is not I'm not the preacher for you. This is not the live for you. If money is still your problem, you think money answers all the things that you're going through. No, it's your mindset when it comes to money. It's your mindset when it comes to relationship. You keep saying there ain't no good men. No, there's no good men that want you. There's no good women. No, there's no good women that want you. Because anybody that's truly good is not looking for somebody to spoil their life. What they say, one bad apple spoils the bunch. Why would you, as a good hearted person, be with a person that is not good hearted? I'm constantly telling you, you're living the reality that you are choosing, and you get mad with people for saying that. If you don't like the reality you do, then give your way out of that reality. Tap into realities that you want to live like. Why do you care that somebody gonna think you crazy for making certain attempts? I thought you were the one living your life, not other people. You won't wash your ass. You won't keep up on yourself. You won't maintain yourself. And you wonder why people treat you like you treat yourself. I had a young lady who was talking to me, and she was talking about what she was going through, and I had to stop her. I literally had to stop her in mid swing of her conversation because I warned you. I don't know why people think I have sympathy for that. You pass every exit, you pass every warning sign, every flashing light, every yield sign. You work extremely hard to get into the dilemma that you are now living. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care how many times I come on social media and I tell you about the egg moon sticks. I tell you about that. I don't have to live your reality. I'm gonna say this again. When I start talking about certain people, it's because of what they're doing. It's not because I'm showing favoritism or with this or that. Because when you say you want something, you don't talk about what you can afford. If you're gonna keep talking about that, then don't fuck with me. Cause I'm not gonna live in poverty. I'm not gonna live in struggle. If I got to sell some dick on the side, I'm not gonna do it. Do I want to sell dick? No, I want to give away free inches because I'm a giving person. But if I had to make something happen, oh yeah, I'm just that good at what I do. Somebody will pay for this. My point is, people, you can keep complaining about where you are and what's going on in your life, but if you're not placing the necessary effort, the intention, and then what is your purpose? Because I'm telling you my purpose, why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why I'm sharing what I'm sharing. Why I'm giving like I'm giving. The way some of y'all waste time. I was telling Mother Susan, I said I would stop running my mouth if the people that I was talking to would just tell me, "Oh, listen, I know what you're saying, but I got money saved up. I got some like give me a reason to not look at you crazy." And I'm gonna say to Terry, if I'm looking at you crazy, I'm gonna say something. I don't even care if you get offended. Let me tell y'all something. When you bypass a good looking man like me, a good looking man like Minister Mario, and you go after a man that could not win a beauty contest with Flavor Flav or his mama, couldn't do it. You wouldn't get first place, you wouldn't get second place. This man has little to no education. When you can bypass sound experienced men to go and slum with that, how can I be? How can I have sympathy for you? I know how hard you worked. When I tell y'all something, a lot of time it look like and it sound like I'm being mean. But if you knew the truth of how some of these people have ignored my prophecies, have ignored my warnings, have ignored took the messages and got offended with those messages as though that I was living the lifestyle they were living. But I knew these days were coming. There's an old saying, especially with black people. It said, "Mama said it was gonna be days like this." You not looking at the future, you not looking at the present, and you damn sure ain't looking at the past. Because if you were looking at the past, you will understand I'm talking about your patterns. If you were looking at the present, you wouldn't be where the fuck you at right now. If you're looking at your future, you would not be associating with the people you what? They said show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Huh? You think that all the revealing is in the Shamalangas and the Obi no, 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 baby. If people pay attention to life, you will write your own story. You will write your own beginning and your own end. There's no way that the way I teach and the things that I share and the things that I put out for black people, I don't care how far you are in a pit. I got a ladder. I wouldn't even throw you rope. I have a ladder. I've been doing this so long, you ain't got to use I got skill. I can place a ladder that you can climb up a ladder out of that pit you in. That's the purpose of dealing with somebody of experience. They got certain tools that can help you get to the place you desire to get a lot easier and smoother. Ain't none of this shit easy. I don't care where you are a level of economics. I don't care where you are with your education. I don't care where you are your sexual, even your status in your family. Ain't none of this easy. If you listen at some people, they think that the black sheep don't go through the white sheep go through, or the brown sheep don't go through shit. Listen at some people, you would think their trials are exclusive to them. Like they the first person that they're being talked about. They the first person that been lied to. Y'all don't understand. You don't, no, bitch, you don't understand. If you knew how remedial your situation was, you wouldn't tell nobody. If you were honest to be telling the truth, what's really tripping you up, then you could grow from that which you already been taught. You don't need new information. You don't need let me tell y'all something. Nothing angers me then people gain my knowledge, my skills that I'm sharing, whether I'm teaching, I don't care where you pay for it or not. I'm expecting your life to get better because I can't lose with the stuff I use, and I share that stuff with you. I'm too blessed to be stressed, and I share those blessings with you. Why are you stressed? Your leader ain't broke. Why you broke? Your leader chasing a dollar. If you were really following me, you'll be about your money. You'll be about your currency. Because you can't fight for nothing in your life if you don't have currency. You can't defend nothing in your life if you don't have currency. You can't transition, transform, transmutate without currency. And you can't come out of miscellaneous situation and circumstance without some form of currency. I went down to the front desk. I said, ma'am, can I keep the same room? I had already extended. Now I need another extension. She said, Mr. Ela, you gotta call. You gotta call. I'm gonna have to cancel it. I'm gonna have to check you out, and you're gonna have to go. She said you got to 2 o'clock. She said call reservation and then and go through the process again, and I'll keep you in the same room. I said, well, ma'am, my Bank of America card, they had to cancel it because of fraudulent. I made sure that my the transaction they had the hotel was I did approve those transactions, but I have another transaction on my credit card that I did not approve. And so she said, okay. I said, I do have another card. I have a MasterCard. I said, so I want to use that to pay for it. He said, no problem. Just go through reservation. My point was, when things happen, unforeseeable or foreseeable, you should always be prepared or be as prepared as you can be. You know that I knew I was away from home. I knew the chances of things happening were high. That's if you look at me, I got all my herbs, my black seed oil, my cocoa powder, my cacao. I got everything I need, just like I have it in my house. I travel ready. If I run across a nasty bitch, I got a condom. If they clean, I'm gonna handle my business. My point is, you already know who you are. You know the life you're living. Then why don't you have what you need? Why isn't what I'm saying registering? Why are you still got the same type of income when you know? And let me tell y'all something. In the grove, my grandmother had a crew. You were not allowed to leave one tree to go pick fruit from another tree if you had not cleared that tree. Why are you messing with one problem when you ain't fixed the problem you started messing with? How can you deal if you trying to clean and you going from space to space and room to room and you ain't finishing nothing? You done been through the whole house and you ain't clean completed nothing. That's why there's a start and a finish. A lot of you create stress because you pay something on your what the oh my god. Oof. Let me tell y'all something. When you're grown as woman and man that you don't even know what it feels like to pay all of your bills, you ain't ready for real life. You if you are grown as man or grown as woman, I don't care if this is why people spiritual life get caught off guard. How you don't know how to deal with pressure of a household. From the front door to the back door. The reason why you over there fucking with somebody's life and somebody's lane is because you don't have full responsibility. Because let me tell you something. Anybody that's a busybody in other people's matters, that person cannot be doing what they're supposed to be doing at home. It's impossible. There's too much to do in your house. That's your natural house and your spiritual house. That shit will keep you busy. I got two. Let me tell y'all something. And I know some of y'all really love me. Let me sit up when I say this. I want to say this to everybody that believe I'm spiritual. There ain't no fucking way that I would be over here in Tampa talking about an Orisha when I ain't got no place to stay. If I didn't have shelter over my head, I wouldn't be down here getting Asa Bal Inlay, a Shango, or Oshun, or a Kimbanda. I wouldn't be doing none of that shit. I love spirituality. But first things is first. The reason why I'm always making it easier for Padrino Michael because I'm a prepared individual. I try to be as prepared as I can, and not for him, for me. Cause I don't never know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna have to pull a ceremony right here in the cemetery, right here in Tampa. I don't know if I gotta go to Crossroad and tell. I got my. If I need to get down and do any kind of dirty work or clean work, I got what I need. Do you understand? But I would not be over here in Tampa if I didn't have my teepee called my house. You need to secure your shelter. And my mama used to say this often because my family have a lot of property, and some of it is investment property. And so, and she was over my grandmother's property when my uncle them went to prison. So, and she a Virgo, and she used to say this to me. I was still young, and I have shared this with many people. And she said, black people, she said, they'll choose over a car over some a place to stay. And my mama is the one that taught me a raggedy car beats Spody walking any day. That lady taught me what was important about your priorities. A lot of y'all, I don't care if you are earth sign or fire sign or air sign or water sign. When your priorities are fucked up, your life gonna be fucked up. You're gonna always picking the wrong thing to begin your attention to. You're never gonna choose that which is essential. You're gonna look for a temporal gratification instead of a long lasting blessing. This real talk. I don't know why you on my platform. I don't know why you in my church. I don't know why the fuck you around me. Because ain't nothing you're doing is indicating that you're applying what I'm teaching. So I want to know the fuck you doing. I wouldn't be out here talking about tossing salads if I didn't have a kitchen to toss that goddamn salad. Do anybody hear me? I go out and work on my job and I retire from my job. When all this happened on today, did I call Padrino Michael one time? Padrino Michael don't even know I'm still in the city. I am not his responsibility because I'm his godchild. That what happened to me ain't got nothing to do with him. Some of y'all mad with people because you trying to make what you got going on about somebody else. I do not put my responsibilities off on other people, spiritually or naturally. You always trying to make somebody feel sorry for the shit you created in your life. And you always got a stupid bitch gonna say, girl, that's all right. Bitch, how is it all right that I'm retarded? How is it all right that I keep staying back? How is it all right that I still got the job of a teenager and I'm a grown ass woman or a man? How is it all right I keep fucking lame dick niggas? Why is it all right that I can't get my IQ high enough to get out of a wet paper bag? Bitch, how you gonna tell me it's all right? I could not have the type of people around you that you allowed to tell you that bullshit. I'd have been custom people out. I would have been. They wouldn't like me. We not gonna have a stupid conversation. I'm 52 years old. I'm not gonna have a stupid conversation. Informative conversation, yes. Educational conversation, yes. Scientific conversation, yes. Spiritual conversation. I don't have a problem. A stupid conversation? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I know when people saying you stupid, they're really saying I'm funny. No, when they say you stupid, they really talking about you stupid. When they say, boy, you so stupid, they don't think I'm stupid. They think I'm hilarious. Bitch, when they call you stupid, they're calling you stupid because you refuse to walk in knowledge, wisdom, understanding. When you, let me tell you something. When I tell you your parents have failed you, because nobody told you what priorities, what was important. Every time it's something showing off. When you ain't got, listen, I remember my son, I put him my eldest. And so he was my middle boy was staying with me. And so, he was talking back and forth to his brother to get the word to me. And he told me this. He brought the message back. He said, Dad, Trey said you jealous because he's still wearing polo and he not in your house. I said, go back and tell your brother. I got some goddamn where to put my polo. I got a closet, plenty closets in here to put my polo in. Unlike him. See, but she was a child in. See, when you are grown as woman or man and you're saying ignorant shit like that and you ain't got your bases lined up, that's some dumb shit. When you want me to pay more attention to your shoes and that you ain't got a closet to put your shoes in, you want me to pay more attention to how nice your dress is and how bad your versus how bad your credit is. See, you want to have these stupid ass, and you want to take magic, and you want to humiliate our black African sciences with your dumb shit. You really think magic is gonna fix the damn dumb shit you do? You got your ancestors shaking their head. This bitch stupid. Did you hear what that man said? Don't you know your ancestors heal that I'm telling you what's going on? And you still go past it. I tell people about their health. Let me tell you something. I don't give a good goddamn who don't take black walnut and wormwood. I'm gonna take it. I don't care who don't take milk thistle. I don't care who don't take black seed oil of oregano. You ain't gotta take none of that shit I recommend. You ain't got to keep it up and maintain it. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna take burdock root. You understand? You're not doing anything for me. I'm not even making money off of that stuff. That's just me experiencing what I'm experiencing and gaining knowledge with and understanding through the information that of what I have experienced, and I share it. But at the end of the day, my purpose was trying to get me here, me right, get me out of the hospital, get me off the medication. I can't say I don't trust doctors, and I don't trust, and I'm not getting better. I can talk the shit I talk because I'm better. I can talk the shit I'm talking and tell them about they fuck ass medicine because I have a regimen of herbs that got me looking like I'm in my 20s. Got my dick hard early in the morning, late at night, 3 and 4 sessions. And I still out there healing the sick, raising the dead, and casting out demons. At 52. Hmm? If you don't care about your circulation naturally, or spiritually, why are you wasting your time with my plan? There are so many other churches or so many other people that can give you that watered down, sugar coated bullshit that you so love. Have at it. Leave me alone. I'm tired of you trying to entertain me with your dumb shit. And when I don't want to buy none of your tickets to your show, you get mad with me. And I'm started saying some really foul and wild shit to you. Cause I'm not understanding your intention. Cause my intention is clear. I'm not understanding your purpose because my purpose is clear. And I'm saying this again. I am looking for people that want better for their life. I'm not looking for people that are trying to impress. I'm not doing it, I'm not looking for that. I intend to enjoy every aspect and quality of my life. And that's why I do the things that I do, spiritually and naturally. I cannot change the fact that I'm 52. But I can change the fact that I don't have to live in the reality that a lot of black American men are living in their 50s. And I'm also trying to set the stage to make sure that once I turn and get in my 60s, that I'm not experiencing things that majority of people in their 60s, and especially black American men. See, I'm not gonna have a enlarged prostate. I'm not gonna have cancerous cell. I'm not gonna have none of that. Cause I'm doing all the shit I need to do. All I'm explaining, I tell y'all about zinc. I tell y'all about copper. I practice what I preach. Why do you waste your time? If you gonna financially struggle, if you ain't gonna change your status with your clientele, then what are we doing? Why are you trying to get more high-end clients? That's more revenue and less work. You got to do all you got to do. Let me see. I haven't seen people with $11 readings, $5 readings. I said, bitch, you gonna be so tired by the time you get to $100. All because you won't perfect your gift, your talent, and your ability. That you won't invest in being around somebody that can evolve your gift, your talent, and your ability. So you can ask for what you want. You wouldn't have to get these lame deck ass niggas if you got some good pussy spell work done. If you had sweet dick Willie. My grandma used to say you can get more with honey. It's hard for a woman to and a man to not give you what you looking for when that dick is good. You know what they be saying? Let me figure it out. When your dick is good, they're gonna figure it out. Cause they're not gonna allow whatever you're asking for to come between them and that dick. If that pussy juicy and it's what they call Betty Crocker is mersed, not moist. It's mersed. That's some real good fine pussy. You struggling because your pussy dry. You're struggling because you are not up on your game. Your pH is off, bitch. And nobody want to tell you. You're tart. When I kiss you, you're tart. And when I eat your pussy, it's tart. Your pH off. You got too much acidity. If I want to eat a lemon, I suck a lemon. But I'm supposed to be eating pussy. And if I don't even like the candy tarts. When a woman don't care how her body whether her body is alkaline, then she's not going to care about her magic. You're the same person. What is your intention? What's your purpose of why you are following me? I'm looking for bigger and greater things. I'm make my 2005, I want my 2006 even better. I want every day, week that I live and breathe to become more comfortable, more efficient, and unforgettable. That's what I am. Hmm? That's what Apostle I can do. Sir, ma'am, you don't have to struggle. But if you choose to struggle with all this information that is readily available to you, you still keep going to the same faucets that have a problem pouring you out more than you can receive. You still have the people in your life that are limited, and you're still interacting with them people. You don't value your energy. You don't value your frequency. If I came to this live and this man had me thinking up here, and I had a conversation with you, and you start bringing me down from here, we done. You not fit to bring me down from the plateau that this man has elevated me to. You ain't bringing me down to a value that he done told me what I can actually do with my gift, my talent, and my ability. You, your mammy, your daddy, you can't do it. The mere fact that some of you claim to be following me and you allow uncertified, uncircumcised as people to tell you what you can and cannot do, and what you should be considering and what you should not be considering. Bitch, you live in a box. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm not trying to be nasty, but certain people live so beneath basic, but they have a mouthful of opinions. I, they would hate me. Bitch, I know you ain't talking. You ain't got 4 spoons in your house. Bitch, what you. Bitch, why are you talking? You ain't got a nightstand. You ain't got a coffee table. Bitch, why you talking? Huh? You ain't got a dishwasher. You ain't got a dish rag. Why you talking? I'm confused. Huh? Bitch, you ain't even got a bag though. I'm confused. You ain't got a pot. You ain't got the piss in, and and you can't even piss fully, cause your body messed up. You got infection in your urinary tract, so your piss is toxic. But then you ain't got a low bed to shove that under. You ain't got a window to throw that out of. I'm trying to understand, if you following me, why are you allowing these people access to your ear? I heard somebody. Let me tell you something. Half of these people talking about they having sex. Let me tell you something. I hear this all the time. If he was fucking you so good, you would be living better. Good dick heals you, bitch. Hear me. If that man was fucking you so good, the level of energy that he would place in you will bless your life, bitch. When you hear a woman talking about, oh, he fucked me so good, what kind of energy is in that one? Is her life getting better? He ain't fucking you so good. He fucking you down, spiraling down. Good dick lifts your spirit. I have been blessing to a lot of people. I know what I'm talking about. Good dick will give you a pep in your step. See, even scientifically, when a man releases in a woman, his sperm goes to her brain. So if that man's blood or his sperm got it for you, that means it'll bless your crown. Bitch, your hair been falling out ever since. When a woman got good pussy, it's like having a cauldron. The blessings of the Lord do it make rich and no sorrow. When she got good pussy, you gonna have favor, young man. You gonna have favor, sir. Lesbian, when you lick that good pussy, huh? The words that you gonna speak out of your mouth after licking that good pussy, it's gonna give you favor. Every time you speak, it gonna come to pass. Yes. Scorpio rules the sexual organs. It's the road opener. It's a sacral chakra. Don't tell me about you having good sex, bitch. Your hair falling out, your bones getting weak. That nigga dick is killing you. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of people acting like you taking my teachings and you allowing your spiritual. No, no, no. People can frustrate me because how they do things, but you ain't gonna never stop me. You're not. I still got what I came here for, in spite of everything that took place before, during, and after. I'm still victorious, and that's what I teach. You can't hard time me. I won't let you. I know my purpose and I know my intention. I know why I do what I do, and this is another reason. I'm transparent on this platform in order for you to see somebody as gifted as I am, even in my imperfections. So you don't have to feel like you got to be this and that there for God to use you. It is not an excuse for having certain shortcomings, but it is also not a disqualifier either. There's a reason why I do what I do and I talk the way that I talk. Because I want people to understand that I'm not just speaking to one person. I'm not just speaking to one type of person. I'm talking to a plethora of people with your ignorant ass. I am here for melanated people, but I'm not here for the bullshit. I'm here for growth, prosperity, healing, success, protection, all the good shit. That's what I'm here. That's why I'm practicing every ATR that I'm practicing. That's why I have the original. I don't know why you doing magic. I know why I'm doing. I know my intention to defend myself if a bitch get crazy or go left. I know why I'm initiated because I want certain tools and access to certain things. And whether Padrino Michael chooses to teach me or not, I'm still gonna get it. I'm determined like a motherfucker. I'm more determined now than I was 2 years ago. And most people thought I was really determined then. But today, this year, has made me more determined to move forward in my life like never before. And now that I'm retired, I got time. I got time to build. I got time to construct. I got time to advance. And that's why I do what I do and I share what I share. If you want to know why I let you see me even like I'm looking at it right now. I could dress this up. I got the clothes, I got the talent, I got the decor to do it. But I let you see certain aspects of my life so you'll know that spirituality is more than glamour. It's some behind the shit stuff. And you still ain't seen everything. I hope tonight I said something, shared something, and you had a better clear of my real intention and my real purpose of why I do what I do on this platform. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.